Did you purchase a home within the last 5 years? If you did, you're going to want to stop scrolling. If you are one of those people, you're likely to have a mortgage rate that's probably close to 3% or even lower. But today, I'm going to share something with you called a wealth building exercise. Not only is it going to consolidate debt, but it's also going to help you pay that mortgage off a lot faster than you think and get away from that low interest rate without any penalty. Come on, let's go check it out. Now, of course, this scenario may not be for each and every one of you. However, it's a concept that no one talks about, and I'm going to share it with you with an example. And I think by the end of this video, you're really going to shake your head and go, wow, why didn't I think of that? Let's go. Okay, so here's our scenario. We're going to look at someone who purchased a home 5 years ago. And why do you ask 5 years? Well, because 5 years ago is when mortgage rates had bottomed out with the Fed going in and making mortgage money virtually free. So let's take a look at the scenario. A purchase of $500,000 originally, now estimating the house to be worth at least $700,000. And I think that's kind of conservative given the Shelby County numbers that we are experiencing. The original loan, we're going to assume that you put 20% down and it did an 80% LTV. Now, based on normal amortization and pay down, your remaining balance is $362,000. Keep in mind, this is only an exercise. Now what we're going to look at is what their current rate is on their mortgage at about 3.5%. That's also conservative from 5 years ago. 25 years remaining because you paid the loan down for 5 years. Currently, your principal and interest is $1,796, principal and interest only, and your current loan to value estimate is 52%. Remember, you did an 80% loan when you started. Now, of course, a proposed refinance right now, moving your rate from 3.5% to 6.75% is really a no-brainer. You're not going to want to do that. And you're going to raise your monthly payment up significantly and have to add closing costs to do the refinance. But this is where the catch is. A lot of us now in our markets are now suffering because we have a significant amount of debt. But what can we do with that debt to help you earn wealth and grow your overall wealth on a monthly basis using the equity in your home? Now, in this scenario, your total overall monthly debt is $6,330. Let's break that down. Your principal and interest, which we talked about over here on your mortgage. You've got your taxes and insurance, whatever that might be. Your installment payment. Wow, have you seen how much car payments are and how much cars are in general? $1,500 a month, estimate only. Then, of course, your revolving debt, the monster in the equation, high APR credit card debt. Now remember, we're using a 5-year scenario from 5 years ago. The original purchase price was $500,000 and the original loan was $400,000. Okay, today's value at $700,000, less the remaining balance on your mortgage, which was $362,000, gives you approximately $338,000 in equity on your house. Now, you can't tap all of that equity, but you can tap 75% of it. And if you were to do that, look at the amount of money that you would have to cash out. Now, you don't necessarily need to use all of that, but let's go to the next screen, and I'm going to show you how this works. Now, let's dig into these numbers. And again, examples only. Credit card debt, $20,000, $20,000. Monthly lowest payment scenario, $660. Another Discover card, a Macy's card, and then a vehicle loan. Wow, $1,500 a month. That may sound extreme, but it has been truthfully proven that that's how much payments can be on a car. That total balance of overall debt between revolving and installment payments is about $111,000. Now that's 75% loan to value. The max you could take out on a cash out refinance on a value of $700,000 is $525, less the remaining balance of your current mortgage. This gives you again $163,000 to use to go over here and consolidate this debt. Now this is where it gets super interesting. Stay with me again. Now folks, this is where I come to you as an expert in wealth creation. By paying off that credit card debt and those other revolving payments, your new monthly payment overall is $2,210 because we've consolidated and taken those away. your new loan amount is going to be higher. And yeah, you know what? It stinks that you had to get rid of that sub 3%, or in this case, a 3.5% interest rate. But your principal and interest payment is now $4,119. But this is real monthly savings. We have just found you over $2,000 a month in positive cash flow. And now stay tuned, because this is where it can change and be a life-changing moment for you. Now, per se, let's say you were to take that $2,210 of found money, essentially, and applied it towards your mortgage payment and used that cash flow to lower your overall mortgage duration. Look at what happens. Your existing mortgage is 25 years and 4 months. It now would drop to 10 years and 6 months, saving you almost 15 years of mortgage payments. And look at this number, a total of 178 mortgage payments saved by using this $2,000+ a month in found cash. Now let's take a look if you took that $2,000 a month extra and added it to that mortgage payment. After 5 years, column 1, this is your current existing debt and mortgage payment scenario. Current balance $361, your overall debts of $111. I did drop the 5-year car payment off of there. Your remaining balance after 5 years is $312,000. We still have $56,000 in unconsolidated revolving debt, and your total amount is $368. But after 5 years, if you went ahead and did that rate lock refinance at 6 3/4, and again, I know nobody wants to divorce that low interest rate that they have, look what happens. This is your new mortgage. After 5 years of putting that $2,000+ a month towards principal and interest, it drops your mortgage balance to lower than where you would have it if you left it alone. But think of this. You come out ahead after 5 years, almost $79,000. Oh boy, wait to the next screen. Now, after 10.5 years, through the beauty of amortization, and I'm going to tell you something, I guarantee you that most loan officers don't go through the amortization schedule with you when you take out a loan. And if they don't, well, I don't know if I'd be going back and using them, because they wouldn't understand this concept at all. So after 10.5 years, your current balance on your mortgage, if you did nothing the same, you still have $305,000 left. Now remember, because we've been putting that $2,000 a month extra, we paid your current mortgage off. Your mortgage balance goes to zero. You have no unconsolidated revolving debt, and because the current balance, if you left everything the same, would be $305,000, you have just uncovered irrefutable money, $305,000, by consolidating that debt and saying goodbye to that low interest rate, but you're coming out ahead with all this cash. Now look, I know most people are like, why would I ever want to get rid of that low interest rate? Well, I'm telling you right now, I am your wealth builder expert when it comes to this. I just showed to you an example of how it could potentially change your life in the next 5 to 10 years by going ahead and consolidating debt. Now remember, not everyone has a lot of credit card debt, so this scenario may not work. But I can tell you, with credit card debt almost at $1.5 trillion this year to date, I can almost assure you that someone out there may want to just run some scenarios. And if you do, please let me know. I can do the scenario, you can give me your estimates, and we could look at the money you can save by doing a debt consolidation refinance, by going up in rate, losing the lower rate, but creating wealth and building value and paying your mortgage off in a much shorter period of time. I'd love to hear from you. Again, if you've owned the house for 5 years, or even if you know someone that's purchased a home, let me know and let's run some scenarios, no charge. Have a great day. Let's build some wealth together.